What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Double Tigers. You guys know what this is. It's a weekly show that I have my main otaku with me. He's right here. What's going on?
What up, dude?
Not much. Yeah. Well, you know what's been up this week was first thing was Gene Hackman passed. Yeah, and then the second thing is the the younger girl passed from Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
Yeah,
and
Michelle. What's her name? Michelle.
yeah, Euro like she was in Euro Trip. She was in yeah. So that one surprised me. Gene Hackman one kind of
Well,
surprised me at the same
I
time.
think I think Gene Hackman surprised me more.
Right, right.
Just because the details around his death are a little weird.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
Well, we some of the friends were joking around and said that we think the dog did it.
something happened there.
Hmm.
So apparently, so Gene Hackman's like 95, right? He's living with his wife who's 65.
Right.
There's a 30-year difference there, but they both were found dead, kind of apart from one another.
Right,
No
right.
signs of foul play, right?
Right.
But the dog was dead near the wife who had some pills,
Right.
was like had some pills or something lying next to her body. And then Gene Hackman was found in another room, apparently like he had fallen or something, and there's no like gas present, like they didn't die of like, you know,
Right.
yeah, carbon monoxide poisoning or anything like that. But they're conducting an investigation right now because
Right.
it just seems a little weird that
That
yeah,
that the wife had pills, and then Hackman's passed. Hackman did but the dog
yeah,
Hack.
the dog passed too is just
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Why
So
would the
so
dog?
the dog got the hold of the pills. So it means that either the wife gave Hackman the pills, and then she goes, "Oh, maybe I should do it too." Took pills too, and then
Anyway, it's weird. We just gotta wait. We gotta wait till the
yeah,
investigation is done. But something seems a little off there. But
yeah. Well,
but I mean, all jokes and kidding aside, this is
right.
Gene Hackman. I always talk about
He was the Lex Luthor in the movies, man. So
Superman 1 and 2.
yeah,
He brilliantly played Lex Luthor in the
right,
movie. And I always talk about how Superman, that Christopher Reeve movie Superman was such a big influence on me
right,
in my childhood, and how I came to love Superman.
right,
And that movie would not be what it is without the direct antagonist, brilliantly played by Gene Hackman. And Gene Hackman is an Academy Award winning actor,
mm-hmm,
uh, a generational talent, and he's been in so many movies throughout the years, so many good quality movies. Um, and so, yeah, I mean, it's a big loss. I'm really hoping that there aren't, that it is just some like freak accident that happened at the house.
right,
Um, Maybe his wife had some kind of reaction to medication, and then
right.
Gene was like trying to get her help, but then he fell, and then it's
Yeah,
obviously
let's
tragic, no matter what.
yeah, let's hope that's the case, man, and it wasn't like the wife overdosed on pills or something or another, something bad. No, let's just hope she had a bad, like you said, bad reaction to pills or whatever.
Mhm.
But but the dog, yeah, man, the dog got
Dog
a
is a
hold of the
weird thing.
pills.
Well, also
Yeah,
it's just weird that they both died kind of a couple meters from one another. It's
yeah,
just weird.
yeah, but maybe the way you were saying it, maybe he went to go try to get her help or try to go to the phone or whatever,
Yeah.
slipped, and fell. Yeah, something happened, man.
And then there's a guy a caretaker of them.
Uh-huh.
who reported this, like called 911 and said, "Oh, I think you have to send people. I think there's something wrong." He called
Or
911, but the
it could have
bodies
been.
were apparently dead for a while, like a couple weeks before before the
Hmm.
authorities were called. So it's
d-
just
so-
a
yeah,
weird.
it's fishy if the caretaker. Yeah, I mean, it could have been the caretaker.
I mean, who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah, who knows? But yeah, but it was yeah but I mean, Gene Hackman one kind of surprised me, but he was in his 90s. It didn't really surprise, but I was still surprised, but it didn't surprise me as much as the other one because the other one's she was 39
Yeah, she's
ish.
very
Yeah, so she's only a year. Yeah, she's only. I'm almost 39. You know what I mean? So it hit a little a
yeah.
little close to home. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, I think this one is her death. Um,
Was due
she's
to like
apparently
a
dealing with some health issues, but she's also dealing with some maybe addiction issues as well.
you were
So
right,
it's kind of
right,
unclear which one
right. And
is.
supposedly she had got a liver what I heard like a liver transplant. The liver didn't take or something like that. Like it had a bad reaction to the meds that they gave her or something or other. So whatever, but you know what I mean? Could
Yeah. Well, her family's denied. Oh, I mean, has um, they have the option of performing an autopsy on the body, but they declined the autopsy. So they're just
right,
right now going with some kind of natural
right,
cause of death. So it is what it is, and that one
yeah,
seems to be a closed case. I'm not going to
right,
get
right,
details out of
yeah,
that.
right. We're not gonna get any major details out of that one, but and then in comic book news, there's gonna be a DC and Marvel crossover from book. So
And remember what my spec book was a while back.
yeah,
Remember what my spec book was a while back? I said the Marvel DC.
yeah, and now it's coming to fruition. It's another version of it coming to light. What's going on, Dale?
So my question
And
is, are they going to continue with the Amalgam series? Like
no, no. If you watch the thing I sent you, they're not. I don't think they're doing that. I think
they're doing something
they're doing
brand new. Okay.
yeah something brand new. I think the way the thing was explaining it, it looks like it's a brand new thing, and they won't call it amalgam. They're called I forget what the hell they were gonna do, but okay, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see which heroes they use and stuff. So.
Yeah, DC is kind of gearing up for a big year. They have the DC Marvel crossover which they've
Yep,
announced.
and then they have the Jim Lee Hush thing
They have
too.
Jimmy Hush coming, and then they've also announced the Summer of Superman,
Right.
which I think they are launching a new Supergirl series, right? A
Okay.
new volume of
Well,
Supergirl.
let's see how long that Supergirl series is gonna go for, because
It's probably
half
going to
of the
last for
time,
the summer at least,
yeah,
right? But
right.
it'll be
Because you
interesting.
know how sometimes it goes to 13 issues or something like that. That
Yeah,
goes, oh, it's not doing well.
yeah.
Let's cut it,
This one
or something like
focuses on her origin in Midvale, though, apparently,
that. Okay,
right?
okay.
So
So that's gonna be interesting.
that should be
I mean,
interesting.
yeah. So it's the summer of
Summer
Superman
of Superman. It's being
because of the
announced with a lot of
Superman
Superman
movie.
content in the
Yeah,
comics.
yeah.
You're also gonna, and I've been saying this. I think Batman Hush is gonna, Superman's gonna be a big part of Batman Hush too.
Okay.
I honestly think it's like he's gonna play a primary role in that.
Mm.
And we'll talk more about it as we get into the
Yeah.
spec rec flex kind of section. But I have my theories on
Right.
what happens. So
Yeah, you got your theories. I got my theories. And then yeah, it's gonna be an interesting summer for comic books.
mhm.
Interesting spring for comic books too, because so the vamp. So I find now I actually looked up the Vampirella stuff where it said it was going back to number one. So they're gonna do it like Marvel does. It's gonna go. whatever volume it is, it's number one of that the Vampy run, but they're using legacy numbers on the freaking. So it's, let's just say it's number one, but it's 670 whatever it is until seven, because they're trying to get to 700. So I thought it's kind of stupid where they were already using the old numbers anyway. So why are they going whoop right back to number one? But K-pop interviewed what the hell Priest on her channel about Vampirella. So I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I saw bits and pieces of it. So I'm looking at.
Is he the writer?
You know,
is he the new writer? Okay.
No, he's not the new writer. He's been writing it. He's been writing him. He's been writing her. But I've been enjoying his run. So I think this is a whole new volume. Like it's a new volume, but it's still him writing it. But it's a whole new volume of the story. But I think it's a continuation of what he had started. But it's just a whole new volume. But where somebody can actually jump in and actually read it.
Yeah.
So
maybe new art style.
Yeah, probably. I hope not. I hope it's not too bad, because there's sometimes where the cover's great and then the interior is like, it's like it pulls you out of the story. It's like, damn it. It's like, yeah, but it's gonna be interesting to see how this is gonna go, because it's going back to number one. So it's interesting. It says it's gonna be Vampy one. So it's gonna be like Vampy 1, but Vampy 1 volume whatever it is. I think volume 11, 12. I think 14 or 15. Volume 15, I think, of volume issue 1 or something like that. I think.
Okay.
Dude, there's so many damn volumes of it. It's not even funny. It's like there's the Warren the Warren one is volume 1. There's, if people count it, that would be volume 1. But then there's Dynamite's version, and then you know what I mean. It's the Crown of Worms is their volume 1. So it's like I said, there are multiple volumes of Vampy. So it's like, so it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see Superman, but like everything, man. Like the Lady Death stuff. There's gonna be a crossover with Zombie Tramp and Hack and Slash. So that I saw that on Kickstarter. So that's gonna be interesting to see. So,
what are your thoughts on crossovers?
Sometimes they're good. Sometimes, depending on who's writing it and story wise. Like there's a Vampy and Lady Death crossover from the 90s. It's not horrible.
There were a lot of crossovers in the 90s. I mean, we saw.
Yeah, it's like what was it? It was She and Vampy. You know what I mean? It was a bunch of crossovers back then. So it was like.
What was the most memorable for you?
Remember one? I think it's the Lady Death and Vampirella one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Lady Death and Vampirella one was pretty.
I think the worst one I've seen is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman.
Oh,
that was like what?
Power Rangers was pretty bad.
Yeah, Power Rangers and anything is pretty bad, right?
Oh yeah, Vampy and Catwoman too. I forgot about that one. Yeah, Vampy. That one was pretty. That one was pretty interesting. But the Catwoman was drawn by Jim Valiant, the guy that did. Yeah, the one that did Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. Now, he because he's known for doing back in the 90s. He was the one that did that purple cat suit. He's known for doing that purple cat suit on her. So that's a pretty good. Yeah, I think he drew most of that story, and he drew Vampy and he drew the whole story, and it wasn't bad. It was just interesting, you know what I mean, the story wise. But like you said, like
Adam Hughes do that. Adam Hughes do a Vampy Catwoman.
Yeah,
because people would just that would be like girl on girl.
Yeah. I mean, but not only that, but if it Adam Hughes one, it would have sold a lot better. I think
it would just sell out.
Yeah, and then back then it would have sold a little better, but it was Jim. I think Jim Valiant did the cover, did the interior stuff, and I think it wasn't him on cover. I forget. I have it. I just don't remember who. I mean, if you want to like something campy to read, that's a good. Well, that's a recommendation. That's a fun read. You know what I mean? It's a campy read, but it's fun.
I had an
So
opportunity to buy a Vampy Adam Hughes cover where she's doing this, like
yeah,
like kind of clutching her breast to give herself
yeah, yeah,
peace and all that.
yeah, yeah.
For $5, should I have bought that?
Yeah, because sometimes that goes for at least like 20. So
Okay.
if you could have got it for 5, it would have been
I think it was
decent.
8 or something like that, but I could have probably talked the guy down to 5. I was thinking this
Yeah,
is the hook I should at least get for the cover because it was a beautiful cover.
it's a Hughes cover, but yeah, they're like it's a Vengeance.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
the
from the
one you talk.
90s. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Vengeance. I think that's the one you're talking about. It's
yeah.
either Vengeance of Vampirella or it's one or her main one from Harris. It's either or.
Yeah, I think
But yeah,
like you're right. It is like a $20 book, but it was sitting in a local comic shop for like $8. Like, and I could have talked the guy down to 5. So I was thinking,
I
um,
mean that. I mean that's up to you.
I
If
may
you
go back
think
and get it. We'll see. It'd be my
it's a
first
huge,
one.
it's a the if you're not the Vampy guy, it's a huge cover. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
But the biggest thing with the Vengeance of Vampirella line that because they had Hughes try to do issue 4. He ended up not doing issue 4, or he ended up running late and couldn't deliver issue 4, Vengeance of Vampirella, and then they had Buzz do it in the office.
Okay.
They had Buzz ended up doing it in the office, and he told me the story. He did it in the office. That's why there's no background to that issue 4, because there's no buildings, there's no nothing. That it's just her lunging at the reader. The only reason it's and there's no background. There's like no background at all, because he goes, I did it in the office like maybe 10-15 minutes in the office because they said we need something for an issue 4 cover because Hughes ran late and we haven't received the Hughes's page yet. So I can
Sweet.
just imagine Buzz just drawing it real quick and going here. Yeah, so for Vengeance that's why issue 4 has no background to it. If you ever end up seeing that, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Well, but there's a bunch of and then
And
I got a
you saw Cap America, right?
yep. I watched Captain America. So spoiler, guys, if anybody that
Are
watches
you
on
gonna
the
go spoiler
rewind,
route? All right, let's do
yeah.
it.
No, I'm just saying if anybody ends up watching, I watched it with Dell, but I'm saying if anybody else watches this in the rewind, we're talking about Captain America. But if you haven't seen it already, I go, what you waiting on? It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, a lot of people were saying this, that, and the other, but me and Dell enjoyed it. So, I mean, I really enjoyed it. Uh, it could have. I mean, if you pulled Cap out of it, it could have been a Red Hulk movie. A Red Hulk, or like Dell was saying, it could have been a Red Hulk origin. I mean, but I thought there was maybe too many characters. You know what I mean? It was a little too many. Maybe like they could have pulled 2 or 3 of them out, but they used more of a Hulk villain for a Cap villain, instead of a Cap villain for, you know what I mean. So because if you guys don't know, the main villain in the movie is, like I said, spoiler alert, it is the leader or whatever leader character. So it's like that's a Hulk villain. You know what I mean? That's always been a Hulk villain. So it was interesting to see. Yeah, see, he enjoyed. Yeah, Dell even enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. He's a
Yeah.
Hulk guy. That's why he enjoyed it more. Yeah, the leader. Yeah, I thought it was interesting because it was like they're using a Hulk villain for you know what I mean. So it's like, you know,
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that.
no, nothing wrong with it. I just thought it was interesting to just to throw Cap in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was here's Cap.
What's interesting is like, Cap and Hulk, like people talk about Hulk and you talk about his like famous
Yeah,
rivalry with Wolverine, right? Hulk versus Wolverine.
right.
But Cap and Wolverine have had a lot of great battles over the years as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
people forget like Cap Hulk, that was like a running motif in both Hulk and in both Captain America.
Yeah, yep. And because there's a famous one where he's holding the shield up and
Right.
Hulk's punching the
Mhm.
shield.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cool that
I mean, that's back from the Steranko days. So
yeah, villains. You know what I mean? The villain wise, it was interesting that they used the leader and and not and then and then Nick Fury's brother.
Nick Fury's brother.
Yeah, because the character that what the hell, the older guy in it, what the hell is his name, the actor, the older
Oh
guy
yeah,
in
the guy from
Breaking Bad.
From Breaking
Yeah, the
Bad.
guy.
Gustavo. What? No, that's his character name.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be, well, in comic wise, the name they use, it's supposed to be Nick Fury's brother, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, is that really okay?
Yeah. So the character name they used, he's supposed to be like the ultimate version of Nick. You know what I mean? It's Nick's brother, and then, well, like I said, can't spoilers, guys. I don't, but like the widow character is another superhero. So it's you know what I mean. It was like it was a lot of freaking heroes and villains and stuff and anti-hero type characters too. So it was interesting, man. It was just an interesting movie.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. So I enjoyed it.
That's in the community seems to be everybody likes it. So
yeah.
Whatever tweaks they made, it seems to be well accepted in the comic book.
Yeah, there were some people some of the guys in the community didn't like it. Compared to the Thor Ragnarok, I think they were smoking something because it's if you turn your brain off, you don't expect you know what I mean. You don't expect the Oscar-winning movie. You know what I mean? It's a pop.
Yeah.
No, but it's a popcorn. It's a popcorn
yeah,
flick. It's not. It's not an Oscar, worthy type.
Oscar.
I'm just saying, but everybody expects, yeah. I mean, but if you look at the Captain, if you look at the Iron Man's, the Captain America movies previous, the Winter Soldier movie, Captain Winter Soldier, what was the best one out of all of it? But you know what I mean. But it was like, I mean, it was the same type of movie. It's the same type of movie. As this one. It's just a little different. It's just everybody's expected it of the Marvel stuff. You know what I mean? If we didn't have any of it, and then this movie just came out, it'd be a different story. But since since we got spoiled for over 10 years of,
I guess my question is: would Red Hulk beat Green Hulk? From what you saw in the battle, his capabilities.
I mean,
because he's not like a berserker rage Hulk, right? He is
because that's how he becomes a Red Hulk, and his fit. What was it? His fists or his palms are heated or whatever. So it's like
something like that. Is he like intelligent?
No. He's more rage than anything.
He's more rage. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he's more because if he's red, he's red. I think he's supposed to be rage. So yeah. So I mean, depending on what strength, which Hulk it is, depending on which Hulk goes against, which Green Hulk goes against him. If it's World Breaker Hulk, no chance. But if it's, see, we should ask the Hulk expert in the chat. That was the Hulk expert. That was the Hulk guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, see, but if it's World Breaker Hulk against Red Hulk,
I was never a fan of Green Hulk talking in scenes and stuff.
Right.
Like She-Hulk. She-Hulk is an exception. She-Hulk is supposed to be intelligent as a Hulk, but when Mark Ruffalo in I think it was the last Avengers film.
Yeah, smart. That's smart. Yeah,
smart talking and stuff, and we were like that. Hulk should not.
Yeah, smart Hulk talks.
Hulk. We don't want no smart Hulk.
Yeah, everybody wants the Rage Hulk, so that everybody wants the red one. That's the Rage one.
All right. Well, you're gonna show off some stuff today, huh? You want to get to that?
Yeah. We well, if you guys didn't know, if you guys haven't seen my Instagram all week, I posted something when so 2 things came in a box from Frazetta Girls. If you guys don't know, but Vampirella actually came early, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Vampirella actually came early, and I picked up 2. So I picked up 1 and 2. Nice. So both, So the main reason I picked up 2,
to keep unopened, and one is to play with.
Yeah, one's to play with. So the one in this hand's to play with, and this is the one to keep at. But the cool thing is I had Sarah sign them both, so you might not be able to see it since you signed it in gold.
Oh, nice.
But if you look at my Instagram, you see a little bit of the signature there. Yeah, and then Joe ended up signing the bottom of it because he's the project leader. So had him sign it. So here's the one here's what the box art is based off of. So
cover. Is that her art?
No, that is Frazetta.
Oh, Frazetta art. Okay.
Yeah, this is from '96.
Nice.
So this is one of the last Vampies he did this is one of the last Vampies he did. So and then it comes in a nice box. It comes out with a bunch of parts. And she's already open. So let's open her up and see what we get. Let's hope this is easy to open. Yeah, boy. Yep. Okay, it's easy to open. And then we're pulling her out of the box.
So what pose are you gonna go with?
Don't know yet. But it comes straight out of the box, and let's see what's behind the box. Oh, look, Vampy 1.
Oh, you got a little Vampy. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so it comes out the Vampy 1.
Nice.
Yeah, box art. So so the box might be going back there with the Vampy 1. And then you get her separate in another piece of plastic.
Nice.
So, and then you get the diorama part. There's another diorama. So there's a diorama part.
Okay.
So, let's pull her out. Let's put the box up here. I saw other people talking about her. So let's see. Some other people would said the arms were a little funky on her. So, but she got some nice hair. She's a lot smaller than I thought. Yeah, so
she's decent size.
Yeah, she's decent sized. But so her arms are decently moved. So
It's not tight or loose.
No, not tight or loose. It's just right. So you can much you can pose her, and so you can pull the head. So it got 2 different heads Well, 3 different heads. You can pull the hair off. Yes, you got another set of hair. Huh?
You got real hair?
No, it's plastic, but
It's plastic.
she got another. Yeah, so she got another set of hair. So you can pull it off. It's a little bit complicated to pull off the hair, but so if you pull the hair off, she could.
Can
so,
you get a close up of her face?
Yeah. See.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking good. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can see if the hand goes.
There we go.
Okay.
You can see.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So she's got different faces.
Yeah, she got different faces. She got like 2 different heads. But I can pull. Yeah, you can pull the hair off. It's just. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull the hair off without freaking damaging anything. Whoop! Pull the whole head off. The whole head came off.
All right.
So the hair comes off. So the hair's supposed to come right off too. So, but she has other heads. So let's see if I can pull one of the heads out, and then put the other hair on her. So here's the other head.
Yeah.
Here's the other head.
What's that? What's that face? How's that different from the first one?
Her lips are her mouth is closed. Her fangs are showing on this one. Yeah, this one, her fangs are showing on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I'll put this head on her, and then we'll put. Yep. Only problem is if the head wants to go. Okay, there we go. See, now she's bald.
Yeah. Now you have to get the hair on her.
Yep. So here's the other set of hair. Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Is it like a snap-on?
Yeah, it's a snap-on.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Damn it. gonna have a hell of a time to snap on here. There we go. Nope, didn't go. Hold on. Yeah, but the head rotation's better without the hair. If with the hair, it's a little bit of a there. There goes the hair. Hold on. Yeah, but and she got different hands too. Because people said, yeah, like some people said the hands were stiff and stuff, but oh, there we go. The hair sticked. There we go.
There you go. All right, looking good.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that hair better.
Yeah, I could have took the other
like
hair
curly.
off.
Straight hair and curly hair.
Yeah, so this should come right off. So I could have stuck my hand there, and then because there's a little piece in the hair to take it off, but there's another head too. Here's the other head. Yeah, here's the other head.
I honestly can't tell what the differences are.
Yeah, well, this one, her teeth, her mouth
blood.
is,
Okay.
she's smiling, and then blood's going down her and down her.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this thing is a diorama. So this thing here is a diorama.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nice.
So she can sit, and then there's tombstones. Yeah, there's other tombstones and stuff like that. So
nice.
Yeah.
Has she got like those little bat wings?
no, she got little bats. She got bats.
All right.
She got bats and stuff. And then yeah, and then and you get a sticker. So
Nice.
depending on how many of them you order, you get how many stickers. I got 2, so I ordered 2, so I got 2 stickers. So the cool thing about the tombstones is one says Frank Frazetta on it.
Oh.
So one says Frank on it, and the other one should say, I think the other one says Ellie on it. So yep. So it goes here. So the one goes here. Yeah, the tombstone goes here. Yeah. And then the other ones, so the other one says So her other tombstone should say Ellie on it. Or does that one say it? No, this says Frank on it. Yep. The other one says Ellie on it. Yeah, pretty much. That's that's it. So
Thanks for sharing that, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Gonna be messing with it for a little bit. They're gonna try to take these tombstones out.
Yeah, I'm gonna close her and get some pictures and stuff.
Yeah, probably take some pictures with it after today. But yeah, I'll post it later. I'll mess with this stuff. I'll mess with it in a little bit. But yeah, so here's Vampy.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, they said, they said the people that had her earlier than I did, saying the arms are a little weird. So they broke. Some people broke the arms off of them. So, yeah, they were posing the hell out of it, probably. Yeah, but so far so good. No, no, nothing like if you. I mean, I understand if you play with it, I mean, you'll be a little rough. You're eventually gonna have parts fall off of her. You know what I mean? If you get a little rough with her, she can't really do a split. Kind of. Kind of. Whatever. Yeah, but here we go. Maybe I should put these in a better spot. I'll put them over here. Yeah, put them over and mess with her later. Got something to play with later. Yeah, so this is one of the Spec Rec and Flexes. Well, pretty much a flex.
Is that your flex?
Flex and a rec because it's actually it's actually the retelling of her story, her origins too in it, and there's a couple of other mini stories in here.
What year was that released?
This one was 96.
Oh, nice.
96, and it was Harris, and then I have the German edition one, and this is the German edition right here, and then this is the difference in between it. The German edition is thinner. It's not as much material in it. But the English edition has more reading material in it. So these are my two Spec, Rec, and Flex.
That's it right there? All three of them?
Yeah, that's it. Two, because the German edition is the Flex. Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I can show off mine.
Yep. You can show off yours, and I can start messing around with the diorama.
Yeah. So, I kind of got lazy in terms of preparing the Spec Rec Flex this week.
You're not the only one. I did too.
But,
that's why I grabbed the Vampy book.
We got some news on the Dark Tower series.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, Stephen King is going to be directly involved in the project, meaning
that's interesting.
I think he's going to be partly producing it as well as advising on which is great, right? Like if he's actually working with the writers of the show, he'll be able to kind of like guide them through, like what they should be focusing on, what scenes or what, because it's a long novel arc, right? And depending on how many seasons they do, they could really cover it in detail, like every scene, every thought, kind of, or they can just focus on the main, because it does cover quite a large span. You've got Roland's prehistory, you've got Roland's history leading up to the Gunslinger, and then you've got that story arc throughout the Gunslinger novel series. But anyway, it's just the fact that Stephen King's attached to the project, it looks like it's moving forward, and we're going to start to get more details. So now's the time to go out and get your copies of Gunslinger #1, or I should say, sorry, Stephen King's A Dark Tower #1, The Gunslinger Born. It's a great Jay Lee cover, but I am specking on this book to. This is the preview edition. It's called the Sketchbook.
Okay.
So this preceded the actual comic book, and it's just a preview of the art and a little bit of the story as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just a beautiful. This is a little bit more, I think, rare to find, harder to find, but definitely, I think the better collectible all in all. Rather than the #1, you can like the Sketchbook. I have the #1 as well, but the Sketchbook is
Okay.
The spec book of this week. My recommendation book is the first appearance of Hush. Yeah, we've got this great Jim Lee cover here. Poison Ivy and Catwoman. And this is this run on Batman is just so iconic. Probably Jim Lee's best work, arguably his best work. It's not his best-selling book. Obviously, X-Men is his best-selling book. But you're talking about Jim Lee when he did that X-Men cover and the panels. He'd only been working in comic books for roughly 3-4 years. And by the time, 4 years, he kind of got thrown in the deep end at Marvel and was just doing a lot of work. And you saw it was a huge learning curve at Marvel, but you saw his work kind of transform into what you see in X-Men. But his skill set, his kind of like knowledge of, sequential story artwork to tell a story, that continues to develop. So in year 4, it's pretty mature. But by the time he works on this run, which is another whole decade later, so is it 10 more? You're adding 10 more years of experience, being the head of a comic book company and just doing more writing, doing more, just more series in general, right? A lot of work at Wildstorm. It's like he was basically training up, manning up, and although he was in like an all-star, he kind of entered sort of like legendary status with this run. He just like poured all the knowledge and skills that he had built up over the career, the almost 15 years since his debut. And man, he just hits it out of the park. And that's the thing with this Hush sequel. Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee are reuniting to come in. First of all, let's just talk about those two creators, okay? Jeff Loeb is a millionaire. He doesn't need to work. He he has a production company. He's had hit after hit, starting with Smallville and a lot of those WB type productions. He's done movies, and the guy just doesn't need to work. Okay. Same holds true for Jim Lee. He's running the show at DC. The guy doesn't need to do comic books, but he continues to do covers and the occasional comic book because he's just passionate about the content at DC. Well, these two guys who just don't need to do anything, they've got it made, are just coming back together to finish ultimately what is a Hush trilogy. We're getting part 2 and part 3 in 2026. So in my view, of all the things DC Comics, I'm not talking about DC Cinematic, I'm talking about DC Comics. Of all the things DC Comics related stuff you should be excited about, it's Hush. If anything, it's Hush. So this is definitely, I think, a book worth picking up now and reading. Just you can probably read the series just to get yourself caught up.
Or yeah, pick up the trade if you guys can't pick up the singles because the singles are
There's a
expensive.
lot of trades out there. But I'm sure if you're a comic book fan like most of us, you probably read the Hush run already, but give it another read. Just get yourself reacquainted with what's gone on. Hush kind of disappeared in that first run. We don't know if he's dead or alive, right? And I think he's come back in subsequent runs here and there. So we know in continuity he's been kind of teased. But yeah, he's back for this one, and it'll be interesting to see. So my theory on the second part is that we're going to start to see all the rogues villains coming out at Batman again, kind of like the first one. But the difference being in this one, I think Batman gets into a little trouble, and Superman's going to be there to bail him out in some form or fashion. It's going to be very dramatic. That's what I foresee in the second part. So, or at least the third part, whether it's the second part or third part, Superman's going to play an integral role in the story this time around. And they better, because it's the Summer of Superman. You don't want to run the Summer of Superman with a title, but with the Batman title taking all the glory in the press. But I'm going to just show off my Let's Book 10 things. This is a Dynamic Forces back from 2002 when this book released. And these Dynamic Forces ones are always signings. These are like planned signings at what comic book shop is this? It's in New Jersey, right? They have a signing there.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised because Dynamic Forces it's a subsidiary of Dynamite. So
right. So they have these signings where the artists come out and just do a limited number when the book launches. And so these are, it's not like your Comic-Con signing where it's like years maybe after the book comes out. This is like when the book's hot off the presses and the artists are there promoting the book in a comic shop or related event. And that's what I have here. The Dynamic Forces signed by Jim Lee, Batman 608.
Oh, that's cool.
Beginning of the Hush run. And you got Jim Lee's signature right there, beautifully placed. That's my flex book right there. Some Jim Lee goodness for you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever I find out Wildstorm one or
we never talked about that. Are you open to trading your gold Wildcats 1 signature?
If I find it, I might even just send it to you because it's just sitting in the box anyways. So yeah. Okay. So whenever I find it.
No, I mean I'll give you the heavy metal. I think I sent you that trade proposal on Instagram. You never responded.
Yeah. No, yeah, but because I'm not even sure where I ended up putting it. I think I know where I have it. I just need to go look to make sure.
That's a book I definitely would want to add.
Yeah, because it's a rare one. I know that. It's not rare, but it's
during the 90s too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of the it's not me getting it signed. It's signed. I don't remember if there's a COA with it. Okay. But you can tell it's Jim's signature.
It doesn't have a COA. It's cool, but if it has a COA, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I need to go check to see if there is a COA or not. But yeah. So that's cool. But we don't got much going on that besides this.
So, wait, were you able to pose her and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to stretch the legs a little.
Gotcha.
The legs and the arms are a little stiff, but not like super stiff, but I can see how people will break the arms off because if you like pose her a little too much, like because the joint is not, you know what I mean? The joint is a ball joint. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a joint that. It's not where a joint where you can actually stretch her this way.
Right.
So not surprised if people break her because people trying to stretch her this way. So, I mean, but it's a good figure, man. Being on, yeah.
Yeah, it looks high quality.
Yeah. See, yeah, because you could twist her whole the whole, yeah. So it's a high quality figure. I mean, Sarah and them take their time with it. So
what's her butt look like? Show her butt.
But yeah. All right.
Yeah, nice.
Butt time.
That's a good
butt shot.
There.
Butt shot. Yeah. So yeah, because
it's comic accurate. That's what you want.
Yeah, and not only that, but it's, you know what I mean. It's actually you know what I mean. That you can actually flex it. So it's not like it's the only issue with the arms is the arms can only go this way and a little bit this way, not complete, because if you go push her arm a little more up, it's gonna pop out of that socket there.
Yeah, so, you don't want that.
Yeah, so it only can go about like that. So see, if you go if you go up close up under her armpit, you can see it's a ball joint.
Gotcha.
So you know what I mean? Like our arms can only go this way anyway. So it's humanly accurate. You should. It would be cool if she had like holes for wings. You know what I mean? Like two holes.
It would have been cool to give her wings and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool. But that might be another alteration of her. You know, you never know. So because originally Frazetta didn't put wings on her. The wings didn't appear until like later, I think, or in the story. I don't remember. But yeah, but that's, you know what I mean? That's good. It's actually neat. And then the whole diorama I put together too. So the diorama's all put together now.
Nice.
Yep. So I may end up getting some extra. I may make some extra tombstones, like a Forrest J. Ackerman one and a Trina Robbins one. Since there's a Ellie Frazetta, there's a Frank Frazetta, Ellie. So I would make the other ones, and then that's kind of neat. This is Frazetta Icon Collectibles.
Nice.
That's kind of neat. And then you got other, you got skull. Yeah, you got skulls and all that other stuff too. So you got like little skulls, little bats.
Yeah.
So little skulls. Oh, I took the hair off finally. I finally figured out how to take the hair off.
Nice.
So yeah. So the other set of hair.
I like the straight hair though.
Yeah.
I'd go with the straight hair.
Yeah, that's the straight hair. I can always pull the straight hair off the curly off of her head now. So it's not that hard.
Not that the curly's bad. I like the curly too, but I think I just imagine her with straight hair.
Right. But it's cool to have different sets of hair, different heads. But at least the heads can put, you know what I mean, to pop off. It's just like I said, if you're gonna play with it, if you're gonna get her to play with, arms can only go about yay much. This arm especially, you can hear it squeak. But yeah, so it only can go about like that, like that.
Yeah.
So if I stretch this arm anymore, it's gonna come right out of the socket.
Gotcha.
But yeah, see, yeah, so it only can go about like this.
You can kind of twist it up, though, right? Can't you twist it up?
Yeah. You can twist it up. You can twist them up. See?
Yeah.
You can twist them up.
That's
the
good.
Problem, like I said, these are ball joints. They're not, you know what I mean? They're not.
Yeah, don't push them up. Just twist them up.
Yeah.
Her hair fell off.
Her hair fell off, but like I said, you can change the hair off of it too. So I can change the heads, the hair, depending on what I feel like. You know what I mean? So now we put the straight hair on her. So it's so
nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, the straight hair.
Yeah, see. And it fits her better anyways. and it fits the head a little better too.
It's good.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's that, you know what I mean? So I got plenty of time to play with this one. I got all day to play with her tomorrow. But yeah, so it's kind of cool that it comes with a diorama. The other ones don't. So this is the first one that comes with something like this. So
Nice.
yeah. So you're paying the same price for it as you're paying the other two. So, but you get extra pieces to it. I mean, that's pretty much what we got going on, guys. It's not a long show this week, but that's all not much going on besides all the Gene Hackman and all the other stuff. But I got action figures, and then I'll probably have some more stuff next week. I know I got a couple of things coming in the mail, so and some more cosplay stuff from from some friends. So that's gonna become So I'm still working on some of the cosplay interviews, so be on the lookout. What's going on, Sleepy?
Hey, Damien, how you doing?
Well, since Damien's in the building, and I don't think you've seen her yet, or if you're paying attention, I ended up getting. Yeah, I'm gonna show her off again since Damien's in the chat. But I ended up getting Vampy from Frazetta Girls. So yeah, this is what she looks like. And it comes with a diorama. Since Damien's here. Since Sleepy's here, so it comes with a little diorama. It says so
you can stand her on that diorama, right? There's I
can sit her on the diorama or stand her, depending. The shoes.
Are there like little,
Yeah, there's little holes for her. Yeah, there's little holes. It's just that I just got to figure out how to put the damage. Oh, there we go. Got it.
There you go.
You can stand her or you can have her sit. I just got to figure out how to put the other shoe. Okay, there we go. There she is. There she goes.
See? There we are. Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Yes.
Yes, they are. And it's Frazetta Icon Collectibles. And they just started this year. So this is their fourth figure. So this is Vampy's their fourth. Well, it's up here. So the first one is hold on, let me grab the first one for Damien to show.
Yeah.
Damien, let's see. Let's hope I can grab it without dropping him. Yeah, I'll stand up real quick. Yeah, let me stand up real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before I drop him. So this is the first figure. Is Dark Wolf? Dark Wolf was the first one, and they ended up doing Dark Wolf. So so Dark Wolf was the first one.
Nice.
Yep, and then Sarah signed this one for me too. So, whoop.
And you said they're doing they're planning to do some more figures.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of figures coming down the line.
Right.
So I think the next one after her is
Conan, right?
Conan, and then the only one I didn't pick up was
Conan is one I think Damien wants to pick up.
Yeah.
Damien, you can get the Frazetta Conan one. That would be kind of
cool.
There's
a Frazetta Girls Conan one. So and then T-Girl was the other one.
Tigra
was second. Tigra was number 2. So Tigra was number 2.
I gotta say I'm not a fan of the Tigra because she's got that weird like cowl on it, like shawl on.
Yeah. Well, you can take the shawl off. Look, the shawl can come off. Right? Yeah.
Okay, that's
the shawl can come off. It's just I just didn't get a second one where I can actually open her.
Gotcha. I thought that was like permanently on.
No. You can take that shawl off, and then she'll look like this.
Yeah, nice. That's what we want right there.
Yeah. So she comes with a panther. See, what would have been cool if he came with a horse? Because in the movie he's on a horse, so it would be cool to have him come with a horse. So these were the two original figures. These were the two original number ones, like these two.
Mm-hmm.
So Darkwood was first. She was second, and then the Norseman, yeah, the Northman was third, and then Vampy was fourth.
Nice.
I just didn't like the Northman, so well, not my favorite.
Oh, Death Dealer, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, Death Dealer's coming too.
With the horse.
Yeah, Death Dealer's for sure. She says Death Dealer is coming. I'm not sure if it's gonna come after Conan or if it's, you know what I mean. So it might be a more expensive figure because it's gonna come with more accessories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So you never know. Yeah, but
Darkwood take his mask off or change his heads around.
Yeah, they're probably going to be like a bunch of heads. He'll probably come with a horse, you know. But Conan for sure.
Yeah, if they do have a Conan, he's got to come with a horse, right?
Yeah, well, Conan for sure. I know Conan was supposed to come before. Conan was supposed to be the number 4, but gotcha. She became number 4. She became number 4 before Conan because Conan's I think the look, they didn't like something about it or something or another. I forget. I think it was like they didn't like something about it, and Sarah sent them back to get redone. So it was going to take a little longer.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. So I ended up getting. So there's so I do got another one. So I got so it's signed. They're actually all four of them are signed. But yeah, so that's what's going. Yeah, so that's what we were sharing, Damien. So Vampy's in the building now. But that's pretty much what we have going on. So what do you got going on, Otaku, this week? Anything?
Not much. I mean, not picking up much these days in terms of comic books.
I wasn't picking up much either.
And
he's just Vampy.
I think this summer I am going to Japan and Korea this summer.
Oh, okay.
That'll be in July.
Oh, that's cool.
So, you know me, if I'm in Japan, I'm probably going to pick up a bunch of stuff there in like toy-related stuff, manga, toy-related stuff. So who knows? I may look for some Japanese comic book editions because I know that's what a lot of comic book community members do when they go to Japan. They look for like Japanese versions, right?
American. Well, I know there's a Vampirella. I know that Vampy magazine version.
I'll look for it for you, but hopefully I can find some of those rare Peach Momoko books. My wife tried looking last time; she couldn't find them, so I think it'll be good for me to go there and.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to find them a little easier because you know what you're looking for. You know.
I also, she was looking at bookstores in her local hometown, not the ones in Tokyo. I bet they're all in Tokyo. So if I go to some of the bookstores I know in Tokyo, they should.
Yeah.
They might at least be able to find it for me. So we'll see. But other than that, I mean, I just got to save up because I have a trip to Japan coming. So I want to save money and ensure I got some spending. I can pick up some stuff there. So hopefully I'll come back with some cool stuff.
You will.
I won't have time to do much shopping in Korea, but I definitely have reserved like a day to go and shop for books and stuff.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing more family than anything in Korea, probably.
Yeah, Korea is all family stuff. And then my last 2 nights in Tokyo will be with friends and doing all the shopping stuff. So we'll see. And again, I'm not going for a long time. It's going to be maybe 10 days at most. So
yeah.
Not enough time in it. in
No,
my
I'm just
opinion.
messing with the bats. Hmm. Only problem is the bats won't fit. It's a little weird to see how these bats are gonna end up messing around and to see how they're gonna fit on her hand. And you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of hands. Oh, actually 7 if you count the sets on her hand
I'm sure the bats
on her
fit
now.
on the hand somewhere, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to fit on the hand somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't well, yeah, but how the hands are and how the bat's legs are, they're soft. You know what I mean? So it's a little, yeah, that's the problem is how are they gonna fit?
Fasten them on there.
Let's see. Nope. Hold on. Let's see if I can get at least one of them on there. Kind of. Kind of.
All right.
Kind of. It's kind of on there. Hold on. Yeah. Nope. It fell off. So nope. I'll mess with it and then I'll figure it out. But yeah, so it's a bunch of little pieces. So I got something to keep at least to keep the little pieces in. So I got a little jar to keep everything in. So
Nice.
that's gonna be fun. Yeah. So at least I got something to put something to mess with for a little bit.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I mean, what do you got going on? Oh, which one, Damien? Do you know if it's Destiny City? I hope it's not Destiny City. That would not be good.
Yeah.
If you're talking about Hilla Comics is closing in Auburn, but no, they're closing. Oh dear, that's too bad. Well, I gotta go by there before they close. Gotcha.
Yeah.
They're in
Yeah. That's happened. That's happening to a lot of people though, man. A lot of shops. It's like the rent goes up, and then they're gonna they're either gonna have to close or either
maybe
raise
maybe
prices.
they'll find a new location, but there's
Yeah.
not really many places here that are. I think you risk when you move, you risk losing a lot of your like main clientele, and I don't know, it's something they have to like. But just down the block, there's a bunch of like I want to say I don't know if there's a space available, but there's a bunch of like if you go just a couple blocks down from where their current location is, there's like a whole
Mhm.
avenue of like collectible like antique type stores. And I would think that would be a good place for them to move to. It seems like it's
Yeah.
not as expensive as where they currently are, but we'll see.
Yeah, but you never know.
Oh, he's going to focus on his wrestling. Okay.
Oh,
Well, yeah, that's good.
I mean,
Hopefully,
he's trying to make it to the WWE, man. Everybody wants to get there.
he's a great entertainer. I mean, I've seen his clips of him wrestling. The
Right.
dude is very talented and he's a smart guy.
Hey, I mean, if he wants to, yeah, if he wants to do it, you know what I mean? That's cool, man. It's like more power to him, man, to chase after a dream, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and hopefully he'll have a big sale. I'll try to.
yeah, he'll probably will.
Okay.
Big blowout sale or something. But yeah, so guys, we'll check you guys next week. We'll see you later, and we'll have a great week, guys. And then we'll see you next week. See you later.
See you, buds.